Hi everybody, welcome to another podcast of Span Floors with Mr. Satender. So, how are you today, sir?
Very well. How about you?
Good, doing great. Shall we start?
Sure.
So, when we talk about the exteriors, how are wood facades used in modern architecture?
Right. Again, it's a question of creating an impact. Wood is used primarily, once again, to create warmth. What we are seeing is the primarily, wood has been associated with brown tones when we talk about exteriors. But new coatings are there. When I say coating, I see like finishes which can be done on top of the wood, which are very light in color as well. Or you could go like as dark as black, a stark black. Like for example, a stark black wood facade combined with an exposed concrete. It's a brilliant contrast. Both materials which are natural, expressive, and they just come out as they come out. It's not something synthetic that you've made. So wood facades basically, or wood is used to kind of create warmth. Yet it can be used in using many different colors. I mean, wood doesn't have to be brown to create warmth.
True.
The texture itself, like when you look at the texture of timber itself, even from a distance, and if it's real wood, you can make out it's like something softer. There's a warmth about it, no matter the color. So to answer your question, yeah, these are used to kind of make the house look beautiful or the building look beautiful, yet a bit softer, a bit warmer, as compared to say a stone or a glass or a metal. All these things can coexist together. So designers use them effectively to create the right balance and the right effect.
But the wood makes it warmer.
Yeah.
So let's add on to what you just said. Glass, steel, marble, stone, combined with wooden. How do you think it all makes sense when eventually the fine product is in front of you?
Yeah, so it's like a symphony. You've seen an orchestra.
Yes.
So each instrument, each player plays their part. You take one out, it's not the same thing.
True.
So similarly, like when you're making a building, it's not about like do it fully wood or fully marble or fully. I mean, while that can be done very smartly, also that can be done. But of course, a building facade will have some place for glass. You want the light to come in. You want the doors to be there. So then the section of the glass, like around it, might be aluminum, might be a composite, or might be wood itself, like your doors and windows and all that. So different materials are bound to come in, right? So designer is like a symphony. What do you call that? A person who's kind of organizing all that symphony.
Orchestrating.
Yeah, orchestrating the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that's the role of the designer. And the individual material supplier or the vendor or the installer or the craftsman, his job is like an individual player of one particular kind of music instrument. So the whole thing is that when the client kind of really hears that symphony, he says, amazing. Thank you so much. That's what I want.
I love the analogy, by the way. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Sure.
So why did you, as a wooden company, add Nuance Concrete in your brand?
So I love natural materials and I see how they kind of gel together. So when I saw some designers internationally starting to use more and more concrete, exposed concrete has always been there.
Okay.
And people have been able to use it like very nicely. In the hands of right designer, it's like does wonders. So this opportunity came, and the Nuance, their owner came, and we met. And I found this guy to kind of have a very good sense of aesthetic, and at the same time was quite technically competent. So
Okay.
I think it's just sort of kind of a natural, collaboration.
Embed.
So it's more a collaboration, I would say. So we still are a wood company. That's what we specialize in. And now the whole idea was to kind of maybe can we offer some materials? Can we make it easier for the designers to kind of combine materials in some way? So we thought that these two were going very well. So we added that to our collection.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your passion about woods. And I'm sure the viewers will also have gotten a lot of insights from you. Thank you so much for coming to the podcast. See you in another one.